my friends. I'm going to be doing a flip cup today, just to serve as a background for a pet portrait I have. And that sounds kind of boring, so I want to liven up this video by telling you a few things. I'm going to show you some oil paintings I've done. I'm going to do a giveaway, and I want to tell you that I have put all of my fluid art on sale on my website, CHRISTINEJ.com. And most of it is 50% off. A few, very few, like my most recent and my favorites are 20% off, but the rest are 30, 40, and as I said, most of them 50% off. So please check that out if you will. So this is one of my recent oil paintings, and I think it's really sweet. It was a lesson by Robert Mee. So I've recommended him before. If you're interested in learning oils, check out the link in the description box below. He does a lot of free YouTube videos, but then he's got a workshop that you can, there's a cost to it, but it's very reasonable, and he's a great teacher. So there's that one. This one's kind of neat. This was a still life. I belong to a lot of Facebook groups that provide free reference photos for artists, so you don't have to worry about copyright. And I spotted this one a long time ago, and I loved it, and it took me a while before I worked up the nerve to paint it, but it wasn't all that hard, and I'm pretty happy with it. I do need to repaint the background, but yeah, I like this a lot. These are all a little wet yet, so they're not varnished. And then lastly, this one I saw about 5 years ago on one of those Facebook groups, and I really liked it because I felt it told a story, but I didn't know if my skill level was up to it. But finally I thought, you know, I'm going to try it. How do I know if I can do it until I try? So I did, and I'm quite pleased with it. The photo reference was taken at Plymouth Plantation in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and it's they do a lot of, it's a village, and they do a lot of reenactments of people and scenes and such. And so I call this one Faithful Servant, because to me it just looks like an old preacher trudging up the hill from the parsonage to the church. And so I'm pretty happy with this one. So that's that. Now, let me show you the painting I'm going to give away. And this is a still life I did. It's an older one, and I'm not, well, I'm not gonna say I'm not happy with it. I like it. I think it's a decent piece, but I'm not attached to it, and I'll say that. It's a 12 by 12 on a deep canvas. It's all wired and ready for hanging. And I'm going to give it away to one of you. So if you're interested, leave a comment down below and include the word me. And I would appreciate if you're a subscriber. And ring the bell for future videos. And I'll give you till September 10th. And on the 11th then to you know, tell me you're interested, and then on September 11th I'll draw the winner and let you know. Okay, I think that's it for that. And now let's flip a cup. Let's see, I'm just doing a blue background, so I've got a sky blue, white, light blue, and then white with some light blue. So not all that exciting. I did mix it 2 parts Floetrol, and I'll put this all down below as well. 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part Creative Inspirations medium, just because I'm hoping not to get a bunch of cells. I don't know if that, maybe that stuff sells up, but I didn't want to do 3 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint, because that can sell up on you, and I don't particularly want cells in this thing. And then 1 part paint, 1 part water, except for the white, it was already on the thin side. So I didn't add quite 1 part. Anyway, here we go. I'll pour about half of each cup in and then repeat. So, and you have 1 more day to get free shipping on my website. I can't do much more than that, 50% off and free shipping. But tomorrow, or what's today? The 30th. I guess it's 2 more days. You have 2 more days for free shipping on any purchase on my website. And again, it doesn't know how to, if you buy more than 1 piece, the website will it won't calculate the shipping correctly. So go ahead and pay what it says and I will reimburse. And then after August, pay what it says and then I will calculate the actual shipping and reimburse you any difference. So that's that. Gloves. Guess I could have flipped first. Alrighty. I'm using an old bottle, Floetrol. They don't even make this anymore, but this is from 2019. So it was a little lumpy, a little stringy. So I have my tweezers standing by in case I need to fish something out. I have 2 dogs to put on this portrait. I'm just going to do their heads and chest, so I'll probably do 1 and 1. I'll hit it with a torch. Pop some air bubbles before I tilt. Yeah, I got cells anyway. I think you always get cells when you, even with Floetrol, when you use a good amount of it. Maybe this stuff sells up too. I don't know. Alrighty. I just want something other than a solid painted background for these portraits. And that's pretty. That's very pretty. I'll run that stripe off. It looks a little... Bring this light area down. Yeah. I think I'm going to get rid of that, try to get rid of that dark section there. I'm going to run that off. Usually I like the contrast, but I think it looked a little too watery with that there. Okay, I think that'll do. And I don't see anything I need to fish out at this time, so good. Okay, my friends, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and again, please feel free to visit ChRISTIpaints.com for a big sale. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.